Alright, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how I took this picture from looking like this to this in Photoshop. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this. I'm going to create a duplicate, Ctrl J. Alright, because I opened this raw file as a camera raw object, it's going to be like this. So first of all, what I want to do is just to flatten it out, right, or rasterize layer, so it's now a JPEG and not an object from camera raw. Anyway, so the next step is to fix this softbox and the light stand they're showing. So first of all, I'm going to come to the lasso tool and just select it like so. Then I come to fill, content aware. Alright, so content aware did not do a very good job with it, but that's okay because I'm going to clone this other part of it. So I'm just going to come to create a new layer and pick the clone stamp tool and reduce the flow to like 50 or it's 51 here. So I'm just going to sample and just paint on this part of it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm done with that. So I can just come here and just press Ctrl J to merge it down, Ctrl Shift and E to merge it down. Then I'm going to come to lasso tool again and just select this light stand, right click and come to fill. Okay, so one thing you notice is that this part is dark. So the way I'm going to fix it is just to use the dodge and burn. So I'll dodge this part that is dark and burn this part that is bright. So I'm just going to come to Retouch Academy and click on the first of all I'm going to click on the dodge the dodge action. Then I'm going to pick the brush tool. I'll set the flow to 1. Then I'm just going to increase the brush size and then just paint over the part that is dark. Now I'm going to create a new layer, a brand new layer. I'm going to take care of the blemish on the face. So now I'm going to come to the healing brush tool. Then I'm going to click, let this be on current and below because I'm sampling. I want to paint it on a new layer, new empty layer. As you can see, there's nothing here, new empty layer. So I'm going to zoom in and just sample from the clean area and just paint on the blemish. Alright, so as you can see, before and after. So now I'm just going to run the frequency separation, come to Retouch Academy, Gaussian blur. I'm going to put the radius as 4 and I'm going to click on OK. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my mixer brush tool and make sure it's on my airbrush and click on the low frequency and just brush. Alright, so now that I've done this, I'm going to come to filter, image dynamic and portraiture. Alright, so I'm just going to click on OK. Alright, so I'm going to click on this low frequency layer that I've taken to portraiture. I'm just going to come here and mix this part and just blend it in. Alright, so I'm going to merge it down. Alright, so now I'm going to take the image to Liquify. So I'm going to come to filter, Liquify. So there are some things in the hair I want to fix on the arm area. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here and just take this. So this is the forward warp tool. What this does is just it moves pixels around, right? So you can help to correct shapes. Yeah, so most times I just use it to push in or push out some certain shapes. Okay, so I'm just going to come here, this blot tool. What this blot tool does is it kind of inflates the size of things, right? So make things bigger. So I'm just going to tap on this part of the hair just to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, so we tap here also. Then I'm going to come to the let me zoom in. I'm going to come to this forward warp tool and just push this backwards. Just to create a good sense of push this forward also. Maybe I add some blood to it just to make it fuller. Right, so I'm going to click on OK. Alright, so I'm going to come to the hair and just take away the particles I'm seeing. So come to the spot healing brush and just take this all out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just to then the next thing I'm just going to come to lookup table. I'm going to pick on one. Okay, so I like the way this looks, but let me try someone under one. Yeah, prefer the first one. So I like the way this looks, but I'm going to take it off the skin, right? I'm going to take it off the skin and the dress. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click here and come to object selection tool and just drag here. I'm just going to come here and delete this layer mask and create a new one. Now I'm going to invert it, Ctrl I. Right, so now the LUT is only affecting the background, right? Okay, so now I'm going to add another LUT. I'm going to let me change this. To this. Okay, yeah, so I like this. So this I'm going to put this. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to copy this layer mask, press Alt on my keyboard and just move it here. Then I'll press Ctrl I to invert it. Now it's affecting the skin tone and the dress, so I'm just going to reduce the opacity a bit. Alright, so I'm going to add like 2 more LUTs. Yeah, this. Okay, this is just going to be for the skin tone. Alright, so I'm going to reduce its opacity. Also, probably take it away from the hair. Right, so I'm going to press X on my keyboard to make it a black. Then just paint it out of the hair. Let me increase the flow. Then just paint it out of the hair because it has this brown tone that I don't want to affect the hair. Alright, so I think let me just take this one off the hair. So I want the hair to be black. Alright, so now I think I'll add one more and we're good. Yeah, I think this is fine. So this is before and this is after. I'm just going to group these three together. Click the first one and press Shift on my keyboard and click the top one, so everything is going to be selected, and press this folder icon. It's going to be grouped together. So this is before and this is the after. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come to this LUT that's affecting the background. I'm going to reduce it a bit. Right, yeah. Then make this a bunch. Okay, I think this is nice. So this is before and this after. I'm going to reduce the opacity just a bit. Then merge it. So I'm going to come to Retouch Academy again and click on the bone. So this part here, I feel it's too bright and it's causing distraction, so I'm just going to darken it. So take the flow. Whenever you're using the bone, that dodge or bone action, your flow should be like between 1 to 5, right? Because you don't want you want the effect to be gradual, right? So I'm just going to bone this and reduce the brightness. So that's what bone does. Bone just kind of reduce the brightness of a particular area that you're painting on it. Alright, so as you can see, there's a lot of contrast and texture on the face. I really do not mind that because the image is, is far, so it's a full body portrait, so I don't really mind for the face to be looking this well, texture. So one thing I can do, I can just fix that, although I don't mind it, but let me just fix it for fixing sake, right? So I'm going to come to filter, image dynamic, portraiture. I'll click on strong and just click on OK. So alright, as you can see, it just subs in the skin tone, right? So yeah, so I don't really mind that being like that. So I'm just going to merge it down. Okay, so this is the before and this is the after. So one thing I want to do now is just to come to hue and saturation, then pick on this red, right, and just reduce the opacity a bit and drag it down, right? So yeah, so before, after. One last thing I can do is come to highlight whitening and just whiten the eyes. So I'm going to increase the flow, just increase the flow a bit and 200% and just paint on the white of the eyes. Yeah, so you have it. Let me manage it down. Before and after, before and after. So if you're interested to get these LUTs that I use for this image, you can check the link in the description of this video to check it out. Yeah.